Hi, Christiana. Well, thanks. When you get to my age, you want to silently, something like that. 2 weeks ago, we were having dinner, and my youngest, he looked at me and he said, "Oh my God, I have to get used to the idea that I have a mom of almost 60." So I took a deep breath and I said to him, "How soon do you want to move out?" No, it's only a few days. So I see four people. Who are you? Good evening. Hi, Rachel. Good evening. Yeah, well, he said almost 60, and I turned 56. So that's not almost 60. That's the wrong side of 55, I know, but it's not almost 60. So I had this idea, and I don't think I'm going to finish in an hour. I never do. I'm sorry. I did glue my rice paper down. That's the only thing that I could do. So let's see. Got some hacks to speed the process up. Hi, Sue. Good evening. How are you? Over here we have the nicest weather ever. But for me, it's a degree or 5, 6 too high. Hi, Sue. Good evening. Hi, Karen. How are you? Huh. Don't say that to me, Rachel, because I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, I limited my supplies, but then again, it's at the most 5 steps. So I can always get something else. Having that said, um, what is the plan? I glued my rice paper down. That's a Dragonfly Crafts rice paper, the Mermaid Queen 1. The plan is that we get some kind of old wood effect over here. This is the only thing that will be visible. And if we accomplish that, oh my God, then I've bended my resin, and I got some coral and some fishies and shells, and we will color them with alcohol inks. So, but first let's get started on this wood effect thingy, because that's the most time consuming thing. And I did think of another option, but then again, I really need the wood effect. Just because I think that would look nice. I think all those rice papers are gorgeous from Dragon Crafts. I went this afternoon to get my order because I ordered the standing flamingo. He is so cool. And then she said to me, she can do A2 as well. And I got an A3, so now I want an A2 because that flamingo is so freaking cool. No, why does this shine through? It shouldn't. I didn't count on that. Well, just go with the flow. We have a hair. It's not mine, it's way too short for me. Get off. Oh, thanks, Rachel, for sharing that link. You're the best, Rachel. Let's put a bit extra here. Make it a bit thicker. That will take me a bit more drying, but then again, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can go on and on and on and on. No, you will get bored. If it will really take me too long, we just do a part two. It's just that I don't do that much quick projects. Hmm. I'm sorry for the noise, but I have this big container of water and I put it in the freezer and well, it's almost frozen. My birthday was great. I've been spoiled rotten. But then again, it made me a year older. So that's the dark part. It needs to be dry. So that's the problem of the wood grain tool thing, that it has to dry. So that's layer number one. And the next one, I'm gonna put on a thicker coat. And I have to work kind of fast because otherwise my paint will be dry. And we can have that. Hi Marcia, good evening. So I put on a fan because it's a bit hot up here and I hope you do not hear the noise. If so, tell me, then I will put it off. Okie doke. Wood grain tool. So it's a bit tricky because I don't want to go too much on my image. So let me put that in a bit of water because otherwise I will never get it clean. So what I figured out is I'm gonna put this behind me on my second table. I'm gonna turn on my second heat gun. And let it dry. How about that? More noise. I make noise. I make a mess. Hey, Leah, Louise. Good evening. So let's get out some of these. I don't know. I have a few extra bits, so if I need them, I can. I did test my colors. Alright. So let's start with the color. And I actually own a coral alcohol ink. How about that? Not this one. This is the Sunset Orange. Where is it? It disappeared. I mean, no, it's here. No, that's the orange. Where's the coral? It's gone. How can it be gone? Because it was on my desk. So now I'm sad. So this is orange. This is pink. Oh, this is the coral. Ah, found it. Sorry. Hi, Valerie. No, you're not late. I only just started. I have to get out some of this excess. So this one is from, I think, Prima. And I'm not being too precise with this. You have to work pretty quick because with this heat, it's drying like crazy. Let's check the sides. So this is one. The fun part about this is that you don't really have to be a fantastic painter, because I'm certainly not. So tell me, do you hear the fan and the heat gun in the background, or is it not too bad? Oh, here's my other piece. Someone chasing you? Well, almost. Got a bit of time pressure. And I did think about skipping the wood effect, but nah, I think the wood effect should be there. So this was the coral. So now I'm gonna be really honest with you because most of the time I really don't bother cleaning my brush and just smear all the colors. But if you want to clean your brush between colors, best way is to spray with a bit of alcohol. Take a wipe like this. And if you don't like your color on your pieces, well, you can do the same thing. Okay, some green plants, and I think I will mix some different greens in there to make it a bit more alive, you know? So I have a color called Letouche. I haven't got any idea what that should be, but hey, it's green. Huh, it wasn't clean. You see, we already have two colors. Because there's orange on here. I think I don't mind. It's a bit of a dead plant now. Hmm. Can't be from water shortage because it's underwater. Oh, hi Sarah. I'm using your paper. The Mermaid Queen. But it has to dry for a bit. Can we add a bit of green to that to make it more green? Yeah, sure we can. Hi Jen. So you see, just a bit of green. Like I said, you don't have to be the world's best painter to do this. It's a really nice job for me. Man. So, ready? Next. Got some fishies, some shells. I'm gonna do these ropes as the last because they will get a darker color. Okay, let's pick something. Pink. Hey Sandra, goedenavond. So you see, because I'm not cleaning my brush properly, these colors come out different. But I kind of like that. So, hmm, do we need another pink one? Maybe this one. You see, there's a bit of coral in this pink. It looks nice. Turn my project everything dries. So, drying station to rescue. I didn't drink, I only do water. And what else do we drink? Let's do a bit of. I know in real life shells aren't purple, but I just wanted to get some of the colors that are in the paper to come back in the shells. Because otherwise it's going to be pretty boring with all this neutral shells. Ooh, like that. And this is so fun to do. Saves you the trouble of priming your resin. I think it gives a really great effect. Let's do one purple fishy. And I'm only gonna do the back because I'm gonna cut off his head. Oh, like so. Yeah, I know. And since they're my shells, I can give them any color I want. Ha! Another tail. Let's do this blue. And it's not really visible for you guys, but you can see because I only take a baby wipe to clean my brush. It already has two colors and not one. Ooh, that's a bit blue. A bit too blue, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Mhm. Yep, too blue. Maybe we can fix this. What will happen if we add some orange? Much better. Well, you know, Marcia, I live very near to the beach, but if I need shells, I buy them. Can't help myself. I'm just not a beach person. It would be fun if there was grass over there and no sand. Mm-hmm. So, what other color can we pick? I have honey. Well, it is nice weather to go to the beach. That's a fact. Well, this goes kind of quick. Hmm. Maybe I will finish in time. You never know. Mm-hmm. Lemonade. Wonder what that will be. Let's see what it does on our third fishy. That's a bit of boring fish. Hmm. I don't know. Really? So you have a beach where there's grass. I need to be there because I really hate the sand. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Oh, the lemonade already did that, and I didn't like it that much. Caramel already did the orange. Hmm. Let's open the drawer. Let's do another blue. I like this blue. Well, there's a whole lot of brown on my brush. That's okay. I think it looks kind of natural. I think this is going to be a nice color for the seahorse, but then with a clean brush. Then I have this one. That one will be pink. Well, we were planning, were, so we're not anymore, to take a trip to the UK in our vacation, and then just look on the internet, find some nice places, and travel around for 2 weeks or something. But then, life happens. My boyfriend has to have surgery, and well, that's just before our holiday, and I didn't want to take the risk because if he cannot drive, we're not going. Why not? Because I'm not gonna drive over there on the wrong side of the road. Oh, you take care of your precious little one, Christiana. Okay, now for the rope. This is not brown enough for me. So, so this gut is round shape because when it was just cured, the resin, I got it out of the mold and I bended it on my paper in the right shape. If you heat it, you can bend it as well, but then you have to heat it for quite a while. And since I am kind of lazy, so my background is dry. Since I am kind of lazy, I didn't want to go to the trouble of heating the thing. But I do need a darker brown. This is red. I'm almost out of brown alcohol ink. I got so many colors, really. So maybe we add some black to the brown. Which mold? I have this, and the fishies is from, and the rope is from Prima. These big shells are from an IOD mold, and the teeny tiny ones are from China. All right, a bit of black is doing the trick. You see? That's a nice color for the rope. So they have this really pretty color in alcohol ink from Ranger, which is called teakwood. And I have to search the internet who sells that over here because I really need that brown color. I think that's a pretty color for a rope. What do you think? Alrighty. Now all we have left is our little seahorse. So I think it goes well. Come on, sweetie. Why do you have some excess resin here? It was this one. Or was it the big one? I don't know. Now we color them both. And we see what will work for us. And because I don't want to mix this color, I take a clean brush for this one. This will be nice for a children's party as well. It's so easy. The only thing is, it doesn't come off your hands very easy. That would be fun. Having a bunch of kids covered in alcohol ink and then send them home to their mom. Haha. Ooh. Okie dokie. Ah, well, they're cheap brushes. And that's because with the alcohol ink, you have to really, really clean them well because otherwise they will be hard as a rock next day. So I do have some extras. Those are my test ones. Let's put this to the side and get back our other piece. Oh, so you can cool down in front of the ventilator. So, back to this one. So, I'm taking a lighter brown, if it opens. This one's called driftwood, but you can take any paint you like. It's just I have this, so why not use it? And with this heat, you have to work pretty fast because this paint dries really fast. So Okay, no more paintbrush. I'm gonna give it a quick dry and then I'm gonna take off some of that paint with a baby wipe. Hmm. Fine of me. Like so. Let's turn this. So. Mm-hmm. Next thing. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna do a bit of spraying. And this is the leather spray from Stamperia. But then again, you can take any dark brown spray you have on hand. Oh, thanks, Karen. I really didn't make my life easy by picking the wood effect, but I thought this needed it. So I'm gonna do a quick dry, not because I'm gonna dab some off. There's nothing on my picture now. Hmm. It has to be dry. So next, background's almost finished. How about that? Do I have an old brush which I can use for this? Yeah, this one looks pretty beaten up. I have this pretty white edge. Wow, not pretty, but we'll fix that later. Should have taken a bigger brush. Yeah. Okay. I'm working pretty fast today, if I say so myself. This can go in the bin. All right. Let's take it off. Ooh, got a bit of a problem here. You see? It's taken off all my other layers, and that was not supposed to happen. So we have to spray again. I guess I didn't dry that well. Mhm. Let's take another wipe. These wipes are a bit wet as well. A bit too wet. Okay. So I am gonna add a bit of spray over here because that wasn't meant to be that light. Okie dokie. So, let's get back the resin pieces. Hmm. Yes. Well, thanks, Sue. I think it really fits to the whole sea theme. No, this is a piece of a sunken ship or something. I don't know. So, next step is just giving them a light brush over with the wax. That one should be there. How do I know? Because this one is bended over here. Oh well, that's okay, Marcia. Life goes on, you know. That was this side. No, this is the shorter one. Okay. So I think I glue down the rope first. Let's see what we have in the glue. Oh, we have some glossy gel left. Let's start with that. Some. It's a bit much, but yeah. gonna do it with my finger. Probably will regret that tomorrow. But hi, Blanche. I'm so sorry, Sarah, but I painted over a really big part of your beautiful paper. But just, you know, I couldn't help myself. I had to. The force was bigger. That's not glue. That's wax, you idiot. Oh. How can you miss a ton when the doorbell rings, Karen? So, let's do some more waxing. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Blanche. No, sorry, changed my mind. But then again, it's my project, so I'm allowed to. Mhm. That was a bit too enthusiastic. But then again, it has to stick. No? It's gonna be a tricky one because it's kind of floating and it doesn't have much to hold. And maybe I will have to. help it a bit with some hot glue, but I hope not, because I'm not the biggest fan of hot glue. And that's an understatement. Mhm. Maybe I should put something under it. Let's see. I'm just gonna leave them like that because we have to decide if we're gonna go for the small or the bigger seahorse. And I just don't like how this is. Hmm. I want the purple fish. So since I only painted half of my fish, he has to have some surgery. Hi Andrea. So I'm gonna take my, yes. So I thought he was gonna swim into here, like so. And maybe this will support our coral a bit more as well. Ah, did you see that? He just wanted to escape into the coral. Naughty little fish. So now we have an extra support for the coral. I should put something heavy on here because this is really, 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 really. Um, just a minute. While I glue my hands together. Would this work? Maybe. No, it's too small. On the other side, no. Well, you can blame a girl for trying. I think that might need some extra gluing. Let's get our little. Thank you very much. So I thought if I would get in a little piece over here, we will have an extra support. Well, thank you, Louise. I'm trying to solve a bit of a problem, but so maybe this will do the trick. So I think it will be the smaller seahorse because, well, let's think about that. So if anybody has any ideas on which seahorse we should use, the big or the small one, I would love to hear it. More wax. So, Andrea says the small one. Well, I think you're right. So, mhm. Oh, here's my bluefish. Dee, 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 dee. My God, why aren't you working with me? Thank you very much, dear fish. It is so hot here. Oh, this is even thicker. Uh, Thank you, Mr. Fish, for your cooperation. That's so kind of you. Okie doke. So I think this one will stick a bit better. But then again, you never know. At least I can put the clam on there if I wanted to. Thank you, Louise. And it is so easy to do. Hmm, maybe not. I could have waxed everything first instead of making my life complicated and waxing and gluing and. But then again, hi, Astri. Sorry, I will probably pronounce your name wrong, but that's another talent I have. So, do we have something cute? Yes, we do. Well, thank you guys. You are so. Oh, wax. Put the wax on. I can't help it. It's my age. So, hmm, I just don't know. So, are we gonna do this yours or are we gonna do this one? Hmm. So, one for the big, one for the small. Keep it up. And two for the big. To be honest, I don't like this color. And I know you can change colors. Oh, thanks, Sue. I, I really have a ton of colors in alcohol ink, and I don't exaggerate, but that's because this lady I know, she had a web shop and she quit, and she offered me all the bottles for a really good price. So I bought all of them, and some colors. Well, I don't think I will ever use them, but then again, that's okay. So I'm gonna put on the big one. So I'm almost. I'm already over time, and I'm not done yet. I'm really sorry. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I think it's a really fun thing to do with the resin and the alcohol ink. It's easy. You get quick results, and you don't have to brine your resin. It's just pretty cool as well. So the last thing I wanted to do to this, and that's why I have to dry, especially the coral pieces, so they have some kind of grip. I really wanted to do some of the mini archstones, between the holes and the because after all it is a kind of beachy ocean thingy. But if I bore you to death, just tell me and then we'll do that off camera. And even though I do not finish in an hour, I am still glad I stuck with my original plan to do the wood grain because I think the effect is really pretty. Huh, I'm never boring. Let's take a sip. Is it still stuck with ice? No, I have to rearrange it. What's with this straw? Hmm. Mm, now it works. Well, thank you, Sue. So I just want to put in the stones, and then right now I have to do something with those virgin white edges because that's not. And then there are holes in here somewhere, and then I'm gonna put the rope back in. and it's done. So if you do have some alcohol inks somewhere in the back of your closet which you thought you would never use again, you can get them out, pour some resin, and have some fun. Well, thank you, Ostri. So if I pronounce it in Dutch, it will be Ostri. But so I really hope this will stick. Well, thank you. I really don't know who this Facebook user is, but thank you very much. I can secretly watch on my phone on Facebook and then I can see your name, I think. Or not. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. And I love your papers. I was at Cora's this afternoon because she ordered the flamingo for me in A3, and now she tells me you can do A2 as well. I really love that flamingo. Well, let's see. I have all these glue thingies on my fingers. Ugh. Um, well, the only thing that doesn't stay put is my seahorse. Okay, so I need a smaller brush. Well, I certainly demolished that one. Um, this one. And then I'm gonna take some soft gel. And if I stay clear of the little seahorse, I think this will be alright. Well, bit under, bit here. Let's Shut off the fan. Because otherwise these art stones will be all over the craft room. That was not what I had in mind. And I only will put a little amount on the top here because there's no sand that high, I guess. All right. Are you? Yeah, it's safe. So I'm gonna take it over the bin, and then I'm gonna get rid of the excess stones. Mhm. And then I will take the leather spray and a small brush, which is kind of dead as well. And make it a little darker to match with the background more. Because it's kind of light. So, oops, almost forgot some. I think there are some art stones in my spray. Yeah, well, Facebook. The fun part is we don't like it, but on the other hand, we do use it a lot. And it's free, so we can't really complain. And I have to be honest, those white edges are pretty annoying. You can't see them, I can. But I will do those off camera. Uh, so. So, this is it. My dear ladies, I'm done. And I'm only 21 minutes in my spare time, so I think I did all right. So, thank you very, very much for joining me and keeping me company while I was having a bit of fun with my alcohol inks and resin. And I hope to see you some other time if Rachel and Lou will have me. Well, thank you, Astrid. I'm so happy I pronounced your name right. So I'm gonna clean my hands, have my second coffee because I only had one, which is really not enough for me. And I have to thank Liane for helping me out with StreamYard because I had some trouble, like always. So thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye, ladies.